Call of Duty just released the zombie cinematic for Modern Warfare 3, so let's break it down. Starting things off right away, we see this new character. This is Jack Fletcher. He is the leader of the Terminus Outcomes, a PMC, a private military corporation hired by Viktor Zakhaev, who, as we'll see, will be the antagonist this year for zombies. There's not too much in this beginning section. I wish I could tell you a little bit more about where we are and what these things are, but you can kind of see the weaponry and stuff that we're going to use here in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. You can see the Scorpion Evo, some shotguns, some more assault weapons, and all that good stuff. So we're going to breach into this house and we are going to find a classic monkey bomb just chilling on the shelf right there. Blink and you'll miss it, but that's a pretty cool detail. And another blink and you'll miss it comes here a little later. We can see in this shot right here in the top right on these shelves, we have perk sodas coming back from Cold War. You can see Elemental Pop really clearly, Juggernog really clearly, and there's another thing right there. I don't know, that might be stamina. Below that shelf, however, you get a clear view of what I believe to be the Cerberus wonder weapon from MW3. To the left there, there's something else there. I don't know, that might be a Mangler arm, that might be like the D Shockwave, something like that. I don't know. There's also that yellow thing and then that like red bottle right there. I can't identify myself, but what do you guys think those are? This to me just reinforces that Outbreak sort of scavenger DMZ type thing. We're going to be looting up these perks, looting up these wonder weapons in these specific places. That's actually pretty exciting to have the Cerberus wonder weapon in an Outbreak 2.0 game. That's what we've been wanting so long in Outbreak 1.0, but they're finally bringing the Cerberus in here to Modern Warfare Zombies. But after the monkey bomb, we see that Weaver is dead, like really dead. And there are 3 other people at this table. Now, it's really hard to make out who these people are. There doesn't seem to be a consensus here. The first person we see does have longer hair, so that could be Dr. Gray. And in this other angle, the guy on the left looks like it really could be Dr. Strauss. But then there's that 4th character who has a beanie on that's really hard to tell. I don't know, it could be Carver. I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm not gonna lie, the beanie's really thrown me off. The only other person we've seen wear a beanie in Cold War Zombies was Maxis, and I don't think Maxis is gonna be here with this device. She sacrificed herself into the Dark Ether, so I feel like this crew would be the ones trying to get her out of the Dark Ether. I don't think she'd be sitting here at the table unless something absolutely wacky happens in between this and Cold War. But in this shot here, we see that they're all touching hands and they're all connected to that middle device. Look at their finger right there. It's connected to that middle device right there. And that device looks a whole lot like some sort of inversion technology that we saw back from MW3. And once it's popped open, we can see only 2 vials, 2 out of 4 vials of Ethereum. This situation alone calls for so much speculation, and there's so many questions and so many things to talk about here. First of all, I want to say I absolutely love this because at the end of Forsaken, the Forsaken revealed that our crew here, Weaver and Gray and Strauss and Carver, were all going to die. So to see them here dead, oh my goodness, what happened to them? But it looks like they were performing some sort of ritual. They were trying to test something. This could be them trying to contain some sort of outbreak that is going to happen in the Gulf War. This could be them, I don't know, trying to transfer their essence into these canisters to go into the Dark Ether in a safe way to go save Maxis. There's so many things that could take place because all of these people are here. How'd they get out of jail? How'd this happen? What happened to Richtofen and the director? What about Project Janus? There's so many questions that we still have that this just culminates into so much more and so many more questions to ask. Anyway, we see Zakhaev take both of the Ethereum vials out. They get into this skirmish with the most aggressive police force I've ever seen in my life. They're just coming out guns a-blazing and they're shooting, they're sniping. And then Zakhaev decides to yeet this Ethereum canister all the way down there. And I really do, somebody mentioned that this could be a really cool grenade or special piece of equipment in this DMZ mode that we're going to get here, or extraction mode that we're going to get. If there's human AI bots and you have this grenade that you throw in, there's these canisters and then it zombifies them, that'd be pretty sick. But let's all take a minute and appreciate this money shot. The way we can see his eyes subtly change frame by frame into glowing yellow and the little growths on his forehead. I love the graphical fidelity that we're getting with zombies here. This looks absolutely great. And the whole atmosphere of this whole section, the the fluorescent purple smoke that seems to be like alive in its own form, kind of just hovering over everybody, trying to penetrate things. And you can see it moving. It's not normal smoke. It actually has almost like a life of its own. It's so cool. I love this art direction. And I love this general direction immediately after. There's not a lot of bombastic music. It's just quiet, subtle music and silence. Listen to this. It's creepy, it's eerie, and it's totally zombies. And then fast forward at the end here, we do see Old Man Ravenoff. This is pretty darn cool, and we do see a very bright zombie map here. You can see this is about where we're probably going to infill in, and we're gonna probably have DMZ-like missions. We're calling this Operation Deadbolt, and Laswell says that we are reporting to an SSO Green. Now this is, if you saw my previous video, you know that this is gonna be Selma Green, probably the head of this operation that we'll probably be talking to throughout this DMZ extraction-based mode. She's probably gonna fill the role that Weaver filled back in Cold War Zombies, just remaining in communication with us and telling us what to do. Now, for as well done as this trailer is, I'm expecting this to really only be a once a season type deal. Similar to Warzone when we get those cinematics and there's technically a storyline in Warzone, that's basically all I feel this is going to be with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Just a little snippet of some cutscene, a couple minute cutscene telling us what to do, just a little segue to the next mission or the next map or the next big plot device. So I'm not expecting too many huge revelations. I'm not expecting to see Richtofen. I'm not expecting to see the strike team or to see what happened after Cold War. In fact, I think this whole storyline here in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to be like a preface or a prequel or sequel or some sort of ramp up to the events that we just saw here. I think we're going to be trying to figure out the mystery. What happened here? How does this work? What happened to these people? What is Requiem? And then we're going to uncover more of this mystery, and then that's going to lead us, bam, right into 2024's Gulf War, where we have the big bombastic return to form zombie piece with our operators, or at least with the Weaver, and that sort of Cold War direct sequel storyline. And as everybody else has been saying, of course, this is just a cinematic. We have yet to see any bit of gameplay. Apart from the gameplay, though, the story seems really solid. I like the idea of an extraction-based zombie mode, at least for a temporary side mode that's a non-Treyarch game, you know. I like that idea. They have me hooked. Now they just need to really get us hooked on the gameplay. They really need to make a strong effort in that reveal. They really need to make a great sales pitch for the gameplay in order to seal this deal as a great side zombie mode. And that reveal, I believe to have been confirmed or leaked, going with Call of Duty Next, which is going to be Thursday, October 5th. So that's when I plan to see the full zombies reveal, hopefully some gameplay, blog post about all the details and that sort of stuff. So I'm excited to see that. This was a great trailer. What do you guys think of this? And for some more in-depth thoughts about what we know about Modern Warfare 3 Zombies so far, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.